Hi guys, welcome back to this week's episode of the Be For Real podcast.
Hi guys.
How's everybody doing? How are we feeling?
Good today.
Good today. What's been going on? How's your week?
My week's been good. This morning I was literally running around. I'm going to sue FedEx. I'm kidding.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding, but I'm not.
Like FedEx don't come for me, bring me my package.
Yeah.
But I'm not happy with you.
But I'm not happy with you.
What
Literally,
happened?
Joel and I work from home, so we're always home.
Yeah.
And then the other day I get a slip on the door that it's like, we missed you. You have to come pick up your package at this location. And
They've
I'm
done
like,
that to me where they didn't even attempt to deliver it. Like they did knock on the door.
I don't live in an apartment because when I used to live in an apartment, oh my goodness, the amount of times I would get the "we miss you" note when they never attempted to deliver.
Because they just went to the front door and they didn't even try.
It was every time. But here, I'm like, delivery drivers, you have a direct door. Like you don't even need to use a buzzer.
No, you just gotta knock.
You just got to ring that little doorbell beside the door. Okay, very easy.
Yeah.
We were home all day, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. They didn't even knock. They didn't even ring the doorbell. And it's funny because I saw the truck pull up when I was in my office, and I just had thought that he left the package at the door. So I went down to go check, and there was a slip. And I'm like, no, you didn't miss me, babe. You didn't miss me. Thank you.
You didn't try.
Yeah, you didn't try. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. That hasn't happened in a while. Next day, we were home all day again. And then Joel goes down at one point in the day. He's like, Michaela, there's another note on the door from FedEx.
Oh my gosh.
Saying, we missed you. No, you didn't. We were home all day. And then I was like, you got to be literally kidding me.
Yeah.
You didn't ring the doorbell. Again, I see through your shit.
Like, they're still coming to your door.
Yes.
So at least just attempt. Like, why, like, does it make their job easier? Like, probably not. They're still out and about. So, like, why not
Yeah, it's like they're already here.
hand you the package? I don't get it.
Exactly. So it's like all they had to do was ring the doorbell and wait 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do as a delivery driver. Is it really that hard to deliver a package?
Well, and they stand there and write on a piece of paper for 30 seconds. So why couldn't you just
Thank
run
you.
the doorbell?
So
Like they waited there for 8 minutes.
exactly. And so on the back of the slips, it was like, we're only holding your packages for 5 days.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not even that long. So I should probably go pick them up this morning.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Hopefully this doesn't happen again. I'll just go pick them up. So I go to the address on the back of the slip. Wrong address. And the lady was like, oh yeah, they actually moved locations. And I'm like, you have to be kidding me. So I drove like 15 minutes one way. And then I had to drive like over 15 minutes across town.
Yeah.
The other way. For no reason. Okay.
So annoying.
At the other location now. And it was like, you know, when they do package pickups in a store.
Yeah.
So it was
I had to do that recently. It was at like a computer repair place. They like do packages. It's kind of random.
Yeah, it's random, but like they like work within them. I don't even know. So it was at this pet store. I walk in. The guy works at the pet store. Okay. So I'm just like, hey, do you work for FedEx or is this just like whatever? And he's like, oh no, I don't work for them. He's like, why? Do you have a question? And I was like, yeah, I just want to like note that I was home and I still got these 2 slips 2 days in a row. He's like, yeah, unfortunately I get that complaint a lot. He said that a lot of the times when they hire seasonal workers, they don't actually do shit and they just write everybody slips. They don't actually try to deliver the package.
That's so annoying. Because for what?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, does it not take the same amount of time to do both?
Exactly. It doesn't make any sense. But hold on.
Irritating.
It gets worse, okay?
Oh, God.
So he brings out the package. He only had one out of the 2 because the other one wasn't at the store yet. So I was like, okay, that's annoying. I'm going to have to come back.
Yeah.
But I guess whatever. So he brings me one of the packages and he's like, I tried to sign electronically. It wasn't working. Showed him my license, whatever. And then he had to manually like write everything because it wasn't working. And I was waiting, standing there for like 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm about to get the package and he's like, oh, wait, I forgot. I need your proof of residence. Because since my driver's license doesn't have it permanently written on because we've moved. So I was like, oh, yeah, no problem. I have my lease agreement on my phone, which I've shown to Canada Post before and they always take that on my phone. And then he proceeds to say, we don't take anything electronically. It has to be on paper, a physical copy. And I'm like,
you're like, okay, can you go print this in the back?
No,
and
literally
take a look at it.
I was literally like, is there a printer here? Because guess what? I don't have a printer.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I literally don't know how to give this to you on paper because what am I going to do? Go to Staples and go print it now?
That's stupid.
And I was showing him on my phone. I was like, look. And he's like, I'm sorry, I can't take that. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I drove like back and forth all this way to not even get this package.
I would turn into a Karen.
Oh.
Suddenly my hair would become this short and I'd be like a Karen.
Suddenly I identify as Karen.
Suddenly I'm a Karen.
I was having so much remorse for this guy because he didn't work for FedEx.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to like be rude to this guy because he does not work.
It's not his fault. Yeah.
It's completely out of his control. This guy's just working at the pet store, okay?
Yeah.
So I was like, poor guy, honestly. He was like, yeah, girl, like we get this all the time that they're home and whatever. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to call them.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to come back and print my freaking documents.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Because everything nowadays is just electronical. I get home, and when I was getting ready, I called FedEx. Do you know how hard it is to
get a hold of them?
To speak to a real person?
I know. It's all robotic.
I actually was screaming at the phone, and I'm like, real person. You know how many times I had to repeat, I want to speak to a real person, like in a very loud voice?
I know. It's like the automated thing for so long. It's hard to get through to an actual person with any post office, to be honest.
Yes. And I'm like, what do I have to say here to speak to a real person? Because no automated robot's going to be able to help me with what I need.
Yeah, it only has its like 10 set things it does, right?
And I was getting so frustrated because I'm like, all I want to do is speak to a real person here because I know they get sorted out for me.
Yeah.
Finally got through after threatening this robot to a real person. And I'm like, I hope nobody heard that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine it gets
because I'm mad.
And I'm like yelling at the phone like, real person now. And I literally went to Joel and I'm like, Joel, help. How do I get a real person?
Oh my God.
Anyways, so after speaking to them on the phone, the guy was super nice. I didn't want to be rude to him because again, it's not his fault.
Yeah.
But I made it clear what happened and that I can't print my thing. I can't go pick up the package.
Yep.
And he basically was like, okay, no problem. Like we can attempt to redeliver it. And I was like, okay, but I need you to make sure right now that you write down on this file, you need to actually attempt to deliver it.
Yeah, you're like, because I will be home.
Yes, I will be home and I don't want to come.
You're like, and I'm not sitting by the door all day watching.
Yes.
You bring your laptop down to the front door.
Imagine.
You're sitting outside on a chair.
Literally, I would too. I'd camp there, okay?
You open the garage, you just post it up in the garage, like just waiting for them to come by.
I just have like my sunglasses on and I'm just like undercover. And I'm like, I told him, I was like, if I come down to another slip, I won't be happy.
Or like I'm suing FedEx.
Yeah, but
seriously.
I am gonna go into a lawsuit. So anyways, they're gonna attempt to redeliver and he said he left a note on my file to properly do it. So we'll see. But
so FedEx, was that today that this morning you were running around?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So this morning I was like right after the gym, I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna shower. I'm gonna come home. I made like literally a 10-second breakfast and then I ran out the door because I just wanted to get it done.
Yeah.
Because I had other plans this morning. So I felt like I was out for so long just figuring this out.
Yeah.
Anyways, I also stopped off at HomeSense this morning because I picked up some baskets for my closet.
Yeah.
Because I started my whole closet clean out yesterday.
Right. Exciting.
Yes. And I thought that I could honestly get it done within the day. Oh my gosh. I was working on it from like 10 a.m. all the way until 5 p.m., which is a good chunk of time.
Yeah.
And I'm not even done. I think it's because it might be also because I am filming it.
Yeah.
And whenever I film stuff,
it takes longer.
Way longer. So that could be also why, because I'm showing the camera like this, you know what I mean? So that's probably a reason why it's taking me so long. But anyways, you know when you like sort through your stuff and then you realize what you need for organization? So basically figured that out, went to HomeSense, grabbed some bins and some extra hangers that I needed. And I was planning on working on it before we recorded, but that didn't work out, which is okay. Yeah. But I am hoping after we record, I can finish it because you don't want to go upstairs. It's a tornado up there.
It's a tornado.
I have all my clothes sprawled out in the hallway. Everything is just like in transition right now of being organized.
Totally.
So clothes are everywhere. So far, I have gotten rid of 3 full black garbage bags.
That's crazy.
It feels so good when I tell you the mental clarity that just that has given me. Like the old energy leaving my space.
Totally.
Is amazing.
No, it's so good. It's so refreshing.
So refreshing. And so I can't wait to hopefully, fingers crossed, finish that today. And if I don't finish it today, I will definitely finish it tomorrow. But I'm not kidding you. After doing that all day yesterday, so I had a power core class in the morning.
Yeah.
And so that like really worked my core. And then after like mounting things, like taking things off. Oh my gosh. I was so sore yesterday. Like my core and my back, I was like, I need to lay down right now. So yeah, anyways, it's actually like a rigorous task, honestly.
Truly.
But needs to be done, clearly overdue. And anyways, I'm just super happy to be in the process of doing that. And on that note, I am just now inspired to clean out everything else in my house.
Yeah.
Like my garage needs to be done, a digital clean out, just like the little things that will make me feel so much better. So
yeah.
Anyways, basically, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's been going on in my week, but that's basically it. I think if there's anything else, I'll pipe in. But what about you?
Yeah, my week's been good. It's been pretty chill, I feel like. Oh my god, I need to look at my camera. I'm like not remembering. But I kind of just worked this week. Chilled. Like I'm looking at my camera, it's like nothing. We hung out on Monday. We did some podcast brainstorming. We
have that to say.
Yeah, so that was good. We got a lot done there and a lot of good ideas for this year with the pod.
Yes, we're super excited.
So that's exciting. On Sunday was my cousin's 16th birthday, so we had a little birthday dinner for him, which was very cute.
Love that.
Yes. And yeah, I had training this morning and just work, chilling. Yeah, I don't know. That's
just the same routine.
I did shatter the back of my phone though, unfortunately, at work yesterday. I just dropped it and I didn't even notice. I picked up and was using it, but it was the back of my phone, so I didn't notice.
Wait, in the case?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I guess that case is kind of ship protect. Can I see closer? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like fully shattered.
You know what? You're really lucky though, because the cameras are okay.
No, the cameras are totally fine.
Yeah.
Which is good.
This is very doable. Like if you don't have Apple Care and you don't want to get it fixed, this is fine. Honestly, do you remember that time where I shattered like my cameras?
Yes.
So at least this is better, right?
True. But I was like, that kind of sucks because
it does, yeah.
My phone plan is up in 2 months and I have like the thing where like
you have to give it back.
I have to give it back. Like I pretty much borrow the phone for 2 years and then they give me a new one like every time, so I have to fix it, otherwise I don't actually know. I don't think I can give it back, and then they would make I would have to buy the phone and I don't want to keep the phone.
Yeah.
So someone quoted me like $160 to do it, and I was like, damn. I was like, I'm gonna call other people and see like what else other people would quote, and then someone was like, oh, $90. I was like, what are they smoking? 160?
Damn,
when
that's
other
like
people
double the price
in the area are doing less than half. I was like, that's crazy. But so that happened. That was kind of annoying. Whatever, it was not a big deal. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks.
It happens, right?
It is what it is. And at least it wasn't the fronts. Like if it was the fronts, I would have been like, okay, that sucks.
Then that's like you gotta fix it ASAP.
Yeah,
this you can like actually prolong and procrastinate.
Just whenever I have a day to get it done, because I'll probably have to leave my phone there for like an hour, and I haven't had any time the last few days. And like I said, my phone plan is up in like a month or two, so as long as I get it done before then. But I do want to obviously, like, since when it is broken, it can get more broken. So that's why I want to fix it soon. But yeah, so that happens. And it's funny how you said that too about like getting rid of stuff and just clearing out, and it just feels good. It's like I've had all these like extra hair products and stuff like under my sink, and it's funny because Hannah was looking for like new hair products and stuff and whatever, and she always is down to like take stuff from me, so I was like going through and whatever, she was over earlier and I was like, oh, I have like an extra whatever if you want it. And then while I was like looking under there, I was like, because I need to clean it out. Like I have so many products I don't use anymore, blah blah. Yeah. And then I found like I have a bunch of like full size ones that I like barely use, or like my mom would bring it home from somewhere, like the spa would like give her random products or stuff like that, or from work, or like from like PR, and I'm like, I have this stuff that I don't need. I literally was like, oh, do you want this, so I like made her take like a bag home of stuff today. So
she's probably so happy.
Yeah, so she's all excited about it, and I'm like, yes, I finally cleared out some space under my sink, because I have like one big bin that's full of stuff, but it's been like too full, and I'm like, I don't use all this, I don't need it, but it's like full size products, I don't want to like just throw them out. Yeah. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, $5 on Facebook, like.
Oh my God, and that is so annoying, organizing pickup dates and shit. Like, if I sell something on Facebook, I'm sorry, but the value needs to be big enough that it actually makes it worth it.
Yeah, and that's so fair, because I was actually going to say, I listed a shit ton of stuff on Facebook earlier this week, because I didn't fully go through my closet, but like I took a handful of things, so I was like, I know I'm not going to wear them, and like there's a decent value on them, so I listed a bunch of things. So I've been selling things on Facebook this week too, so that's always feels good, just to get a little bit of a clean out. I need to do a closet clean out as well. My closet isn't that bad because I do it pretty often, but I do feel like I got a bunch of new stuff, and I have like no hangers now, so I'm like, hey, I need to make room. So yeah, that's kind of been my week. Pretty chill. I tried that JJ Bakes strawberry matcha. It was really good. And I got it yesterday again,
That
and I'm
sounds so
probably
good.
get it again today. Why not?
Well, what can we say?
You know, if I'm passing by,
Yeah.
might as well stop. Yeah, I got on my way to work yesterday. It just is like this local bakery that has a strawberry matcha. And yeah, I heard about it lots. We both saw it on TikTok and stuff. And yeah, it was good. It's really good. You should definitely try it.
Yeah, I will. I love a good strawberry matcha. Honestly, I've been in my just drink era. Like, I just love, honestly, I'm always in my drink era. What am I saying?
Like, I'm forever in
Girl,
my drink era.
never mind. This is just an ongoing thing. It's not an era. It's
Exactly.
actually like a lifestyle. So
Speaking of which, eras goes hand in hand with things that are in and
out.
out.
Ooh, that was a good
So,
transition.
We
Okay.
wanted to do our 2025 ins and outs. We said that last episode that it would be a good episode for this week, so we're gonna do that. We both have compiled a huge ass list, like everything
Like
that was
too
coming to
big.
our brains. Boom, we wrote it down. So we got our ins, we got our outs. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Also, by the way, these are just personal ins and outs. If you do these things, doesn't mean like ew, but some of them are like super randomly personal. Like, no, it might not. No one else might
Like,
not relate at
relate,
all.
yeah.
But you know, it's personal ins and outs. It's
Yeah.
fun.
It was fun to think about it, and I just like kept
Totally.
picking up my phone and writing more.
Yeah.
Okay, so this might be a controversial one.
Oh, started off strong.
First in, spending money. Out, saving money, and missing out on experiences.
Period. I pretty much wrote that too.
There we go.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very self-explanatory. I feel like we're taught to save. Bitch, what are you saving for? Like, honestly, that is the mentality going into 2025. Spend your money on things that make you happy, experiences, physical items, whatever it is that's going to raise your vibration.
Yeah.
Do it.
I also wrote spend money on memories.
There we go. Yeah.
Period.
Also, the more money that you keep flowing in and out of your life, the more you're going to attract it into your life. Everything kind of needs to be in motion. So if you're hoarding your money and you're not spending it and you're just like holding on to it, that's not always a good thing.
Yeah.
Because the universe works off of like things in motion. And so spending your money and kind of putting it into that cycle is a really good thing.
Straight up. Ins are local cafes and restaurants, and outs are just big corporation chain ones. Like
small
local,
businesses.
support small business, small owned, ones in your area. I just love going to local cafes. It's a good time.
Girl,
It's just like a
100%.
positive vibe in there, and obviously you're supporting small businesses or just people that are local. The big chains, they don't need your money. Go somewhere else, find somewhere else. It's just a cute little atmosphere. I love a little cafe or a little restaurant or somewhere that's like, oh, my favorite meal from this local place. I don't know, it's fun. I like it.
Yeah, I love that so much. And like you said, the big corporations are already being supported.
Yeah.
Go find something else to do.
They don't need your money.
Yeah, no, totally. In, enjoying the present moment. Out, waiting for your manifestations to come into fruition.
Period.
So I said that because you know how I was just like saying that Joel and I are lightly looking at moving, like upgrading our place, whatever.
Yeah.
That kind of took me out of the present moment, and I was always just trying to like manifest a new place and try to find a new place. But it's like, no, fuck that. I'm going to be happy in this present moment and make the most of where we're at now in life and just be present and grateful for everything right now. And my manifestations will come as a side effect of that.
Yeah.
Period. So just being happy in my day-to-day life now.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, ins is constant positive thinking as a way of manifesting, and outs, self-sabotage.
Love.
I just think even like delusional positive thinking, it's like that's a way of manifesting. Like even if it's like
100%.
positive thinking, oh, I love this cookie I'm eating. It's so great. It's so good. It's like I'm in a great mood today. Even if you're like faking it, just positive all the time. That is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting those thoughts. And yeah, self-sabotage, don't do that.
Yeah.
That's out.
Very
We're not doing
out.
that anymore.
No, that's
'Cause
not good.
we can achieve anything. We are powerful people, okay?
Yeah. And step
Don't
into
doubt
your
it.
power. Mhm.
Absolutely.
In, staple good quality pieces and being minimalistic. Out, maximalism, buying too many trendy pieces / like bad quality pieces.
Yeah.
I feel like going through my closet is really teaching me this. I'm literally getting rid of, I would say 50% of my closet. Dead ass. And all of that shit is like, some of it's just really cheap. Some of it was just super trendy. And I'm just like, girl, invest more in better quality pieces, be more minimalistic. Like, as long as you have the basic staple pieces in your wardrobe that are good quality, that will take you so much further than like the low quality random pieces. And
Agreed.
When I like actually realize what I use and wear every day, it's all of my good quality basics.
Yeah.
That I just rotate in between.
Yeah.
And so that is very much in for this year.
Absolutely. No, I fully agree with that one. 100%. Okay, another in is podcasts. Listening to podcasts. We're listening to podcasts this year. Ours, obviously.
Only ours.
Only ours. No.
Yeah.
Listen to any of them and ours.
Yeah.
And then out is high screen time.
Yep.
Be listening more than you are looking.
Yep.
Aimlessly scrolling, high screen time. No. Listen to podcasts. Listen to stuff that is going to benefit your brain.
Yes, love that so much. In eating whole foods, out packaged processed foods. Obviously, there's going to be a time and a place, you know, to eat unhealthy and whatever. But for the majority of the time, I want to try really just like eating whole foods, you know, some stuff that doesn't have like a 15, 20 ingredient list. Just, it is what it is. It's, you know, it's healthy when you're eating a whole food, and just like implementing more things with higher nutrition into my diet and staying away from like the packaged stuff.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know? Yeah.
Good call.
I personally don't like count my calories or anything. I have never looked at a calorie on the back of a package before. I only look at ingredients.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just don't care about calories. It only matters like I'm just eating till I get, you know, satisfied / full. So for me, that is like what I mean by just like eating, you know, on the healthier side. It's not actually like calorie tracking every day. It's more just eating good foods from the earth, you know?
Yeah. And don't start looking at calories, because once you do, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, honestly.
I was doing that for a bit, like when I was like really trying to like eat specific like protein and calorie intake.
Yeah.
Now it's like I can only look at the like not on purpose, but it's like I can't help but be curious how many calories in so many things, because there will be so many in some, and you're like, that was disgusting that I ate 1,800 calories. It's like I could have not and eaten like healthier foods or whatever that was. So once you start looking, it's hard to not look.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, one that kind of goes hand in hand with that one would be in is 80-20 or 70-30, and out, making yourself feel bad for eating what you want to eat. That is toxic. Don't be making yourself feel bad. As long as you're balanced, if you want to have a big fat cookie every once in a while, do it. If you have like a nice milkshake every Friday night, that's chill. If you know you're practicing balance.
Exactly.
Like, don't make yourself feel bad about it. If you want a cheat meal, like cheat meals, it's fine. Because you're cheating. It's not like it's every day of the week you have that meal. That'd be crazy. Like, because I know people that, you know, they're like, oh no, I can't have that. Like, I can't have that. And I'm like, just have a bite. Like, you're not going to die. You're not going to fall over and die. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless obviously you're super alert to like ingredients or something. Yeah. But yeah. Balance.
Just having a healthy relationship with foods.
Absolutely.
On that note, this is really random, but on the food topic, so you know how I had a big suspicion? I wasn't, I guess, 100% sure, but I was like, I think oats affect my skin. Like, I think they're a skin trigger, because I had like a large amount of oats, and then I started getting itchy, but I'm like, I don't know if it was the oats or whatever. So I cut out oats from my diet for a while. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to incorporate oats again. So I made an apple crumble that has oats and like walnuts and stuff, but that's like the main topping for it.
Right.
And I had a huge bowl. Okay, very huge bowl, because it was so good. And I'm not even kidding you. For the next 3 days, I was itching up and down my body.
Really?
I had like these red patches, and I could not stop scratching my skin. It was actually so bad. So now I know. So
oats
are out for me.
Even oat milk?
Okay, oat milk doesn't affect me
the same
because
it's like physical oats.
It's so diluted. Yeah. Right? So physical oats, oh my goodness, never again.
Like oat bars, man, those are yummy.
I know, that's the thing, is I love oats.
Oats are great.
I used to have oats all the time, and I'm like, why is my skin always so itchy? Well,
no oats, babe.
That's probably why. And
out for you.
Out oats. For me. And apparently, if you guys are experiencing skin itchiness or whatever, apparently oats could be a huge trigger. Yeah. So putting that out there for anybody who maybe is struggling with your skin.
Not the oats.
I know, not the oats. I love oats. Sad.
Okay, mine all don't go hand in hand, but here's some, okay? Vitamins. Taking your vitamins.
I have that on my thing too.
Yep. Out, not prioritizing your sleep schedule.
I have that on my thing too.
Go to sleep
Yeah.
at the right time. It's totally going to affect so many things. Stress levels, literally just your body's immunity if you're not sleeping good. So
Yes.
prioritize that as much as you can. Obviously 80-20 with sleep as well. Sometimes you want to go out the odd night and then you're home late and, you know, whatever. But like, if you can kind of get like a set sleep schedule that works for you, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, I literally wrote in early mornings and early nights, out
Yeah.
bad sleep schedule.
Yep.
I realized that what is essential for going to bed early, which is essential for waking up early, is kind of like shutting off my mind a couple hours before bed.
Yeah.
Like
You can be like wired and busy and then all of a sudden think you're going to go to bed in 2 minutes.
last night I was so stupid for doing this, but I literally started doing work like right before I went up to bed.
Yeah.
And then my brain was just running. And I was like, why did I do that? And I had such a bad sleep last night because I couldn't shut my brain off.
No, I have that same thing.
Yeah. So shutting your brain off is so important, to have that like full relaxation time before bed to actually, I feel like, get a good sleep.
Yeah, you got to get zen.
Zen,
you got to
baby.
zen out.
Okay. In 10K steps per day, out neglecting walking. I feel like whether I go to the gym, to a workout class, I really want to make it a priority at least like 5 days a week, I would say, to give myself that goal, or days where I don't work out, to get a good walk in.
Yeah.
And just start walking more, because when you walk, you're in nature, you're getting fresh air, and you're just like moving your body in the best low impact way.
Yeah.
And you can listen to a podcast, you can walk with a friend. It's
Yeah, you can multitask.
Yeah.
You're getting lots of things done when you're on a walk.
It's such a good way, I feel like, to get exercise, and I just want to go on more walks in 2025, so that's definitely in for me.
Yeah, that's a good one, 100%. Ins, do not disturb mode. Out, people pleasing. Period. I honestly am someone who never puts on do not disturb, like whatever, but like when it's nighttime, I have mine, so mine turns into like night shift mode, and then my sleep mode goes on like before I go to bed. And it's nice because it's like I'm only gonna see things if I like intentionally, like it's like no one's, not that I'm like trying. Yeah, it's not like I'm getting bothered by people, but the more I hear my phone ding, the more I'm gonna pick it up and keep picking it up. So if I want to get zenned out and kind of ignore my phone, then D&D, goodbye. I'm shutting my brain down. It's bedtime.
I'm unreachable.
Exactly. And people pleasing speaks for itself. Put yourself first, babe.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Out, being jealous / comparing yourself to other people, in using it as fuel and motivation. Like if you see somebody that has a life that you want, don't be jealous. Don't compare yourself to them. You're on your own journey. Use it as fuel and motivation. Be inspired, because I heard this quote and it said something along the lines of, if you're jealous of somebody, that's just your inner self or your higher self knowing that you can also accomplish that and be in their position as well.
Yeah. No, I know that as well. That is.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
This one is random, okay? No mascara, makeup, in. Out, cropped pants. I hate crop pants. I hate them. And I like no mascara, makeup. I think it looks nice, like when you just do
like your face, your base a little bit.
And you just have no mascara, just like light eyes. I love that look. I also feel like coming into like spring and summer, I just think it's in. I totally do. And I think crop pants are out. That's personal. Some people may not agree. I just hate it. I hate a capri.
Yeah. I hate a capri.
I hate
said
a capri.
It here.
I'm sorry. If you just have really long legs and your pants are just a little short on you, that's okay.
Yeah.
But if you're intentionally putting on cropped pants, for me, that's a no. Next year,
You're like, I won't be participating in that.
I won't be doing that. Thank you, though.
I love no mascara makeup. Love it. And honestly, I've grown to kind of hate mascara in a way.
It's kind of annoying.
Like curling the lashes, putting it on. I'm just like, I don't know why. It just kind of, sometimes it icks me out.
Yeah.
And I honestly, like, I would say 4 out of the 5 days of the week where I do my makeup, let's say, I'm not wearing mascara. Yeah. And I'll just do like a little bit of a base and then like be happy with the natural makeup. And I feel like especially in the summer, it just like looks so good to be more like natural.
I feel more like fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
I feel like a baby sometimes though.
Yeah, I know.
Like it makes me feel like young and young and free.
Yeah, young and free because I got no mascara on.
I only really like right now I've been wearing a lot of no mascara, but I feel like it's because my lashes are kind of bad right now versus like when I get a fresh lash lift, that's when I'm like, okay, that's the time to wear mascara because it looks really good and it's like easy to put on. I don't need a million coats. But other than that, no mascara. Bye.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Exactly.
Natural eyes in 2025.
Yes.
Out, playing it safe, In, take risks. That basically speaks for itself. I'm
Yeah.
done playing shit safe. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. Like, yeah. But no, seriously, guys, don't be afraid to do anything in life. Go for it. Because if you don't go for it, you're always going to be wondering what if. And what's fun about playing shit safe?
None.
Absolutely nothing. It's boring. So
Yeah.
put yourself out there. Don't let the fear of looking stupid hold you back. Take those risks.
Yeah.
And take the leap of faith. And I promise you, you will never regret it.
No, I love the saying, feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yes.
Like, know you're scared and it scares you, but
Yes.
do it anyway.
And that fear is actually a really good feeling.
It is. Especially like once you get over it, you did the thing you were so scared. I feel like,
Yes.
oh, that was a rush.
Yes. And it's like when you just stay inside of your comfort zone, it's
Boring.
It's boring. Like what is going to happen
I'm bored.
and elevate in your life if you stay in your comfort zone?
Not a thing.
Absolutely nothing.
Not a thing.
You're not going to manifest more opportunities. Like you're not doing anything. You're just stagnant. So get out there, do shit that scares you, and take risks.
Exactly.
Yep.
Out, fast fashion.
Have that too.
In, Justin Bieber.
That is hilarious. The contrast is funny.
I feel like he's going to have some sort of something going on this year.
Really?
There's been lots of hints dropping that
tour?
he has a new album
Oh.
coming out this year. He's been in the studio a lot.
Okay.
Justin Bieber's in every year. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's really going to be in this year because he's really like taking a break the last little bit.
Yeah, he
I
has.
feel like
He's been off the grid.
he's going to peek back onto the grid this year.
I
So
can
he's
see
in.
that.
He's
Okay.
in. And wait, what did I say was out?
Fast fashion.
Fast fashion. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was looking through stuff the other day and I'm like, no. Never
No.
catch me ordering from like Shein again. I swear to God. If I do, like, punch me in the face. I'm serious. Even for 20 bikinis for whatever. Like, I'm just going to have to
Yeah.
pay the price for bikinis at this point. But at the end of the day, it's kind of hard though because there are a lot of brands that are disguised fast fashion. So sometimes it's hard to tell. I will not be placing bulk orders that are shipping straight from a warehouse of cheap labor. You know what I mean? Not into that. Let's not do that.
Yeah. I actually.
Quality, like you said before.
Yeah.
Quality products and items.
Yeah. And one thing that I was thinking for the summer specifically is I want to go bikini shopping, not on Shein, but actually get like 5 just good staple rotational bikinis that are good quality that fit me right because I have a bin of bikinis that I have been accumulating over the past few years. I would say 0 out of 30 of them actually fit me the way I want them to fit me.
Exactly.
So if I can get like
It's
3 to
painful.
5 good staple quality bikinis that fit me the way I want them to fit me.
That's all you need. That's literally all you need.
Capsule wardrobe, baby.
That's all you need. Capsule wardrobe.
Minimalism in. Yep.
Mwah.
Literally.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. Voila. In, expecting the unexpected. Out, having a limited mindset.
It's a good one.
Yeah, just wake up every day, guys, and know anything can happen to you today. That's amazing. That's abundant. Limitless opportunities can flow into your life, and believe that, because having a limited mindset is not going to get you anywhere. Having an expansive mindset will bring in so many opportunities into your life that you never thought were possible just by flipping that switch in your mind and just knowing that anything can happen to you and you can have endless opportunities as long as you just believe that you can. So do not have a limited mindset. That is out in 2025.
Don't do it. Okay, in, high maintenance things to be low maintenance.
100%.
AKA lash
agree.
lift, brow lamination, facial,
Keratin treatment.
things like, getting your hair done, things like that to be low maintenance. Doing the things so that way you don't have to do the things every day. Out, toxic phone games with people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's more so like guys, but like just toxic stuff over the phone. Like, oh, like you didn't call me back. So like whatever, like ignoring people's texts, leaving people undelivered. Just like I don't know. It's just stupid. I hate when people play phone games like that. I haven't really played them in a while, but don't do it. Or, you know, when specifically, oh my God, one just came into my head. When, say like a guy, like you're texting and then all of a sudden they like won't reply for like 12 hours and then like they do and like say something super dry and then you're like, okay, like just like stupid stuff like that. Phone games. Stop it. Stop. Send me a voice note.
Who has the time for phone games?
No, call me. Bye.
Yeah.
Out.
Bye. That's so funny. 'Cause I literally remember in high school, the phone games were wild.
Oh God, they go crazy.
It's like, oh, you didn't answer me for 6 hours, so I'm not going to answer you for 6 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm over that.
If I see your text immediately, I will respond immediately. Like, I'm not into that shit anymore. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, they can't have a reply for me for 8 hours.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly.
I hate that.
No one likes that. Actually, I think I keep remembering I need to text someone back, and I literally think I haven't replied for like 3 days, and I'm so bad. But it's like one of those things where it's like making a plan. So like in my head, I keep trying to make the plan in my head, and then I get to, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's an accident. I'm not trying to. It's not like I'm having a random conversation with someone and just not like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, there is obviously excuses to that, because sometimes
when it's coming from a male, it's never an excuse. Ignore that, okay? Only if it's with your girlfriend or something.
Yeah, but like I'm notorious for doing that too, where I'll be kind of in the middle of something, like I'll be cooking and like really need to listen to the recipe.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a text that pops up and I'll click it to see what it says. But like since I'm like so focused on the recipe,
You're like, I'll reply later
and then
forget.
So that is excusable. But
I am guilty of that. I will say that. But
yeah,
it's not intentional, I promise.
Yeah, no, literally it's just like I don't want to reply right now because I'm focused on something else.
Exactly.
Totally okay.
Yeah.
Out, blending in, standing out. That's just very self-explanatory. Be you, whoever you want to be this year. Just do it regardless of, if it's out of the norm. It's just important to always like be yourself, because it's good to stand out. Like you don't want to blend in with everybody and just do the same things everybody is doing. You want to stand out because that's what makes you you. So don't be afraid to stand out and do things that, align with you. Be whoever you are, because that's what makes you, shine from the inside out.
Couldn't have said it better. No, love that.
I feel like that's such a corny one. Like
it is corny, but
be
like
different.
But like it's real.
It's very valid.
And it's valid at all times of ever.
Yeah.
Okay, in a staple perfect pair of denim jeans that you rewear often. These are mine. I wore them the last 2 episodes actually. I looked, but I said, whatever. These are my staple denim jeans and I love them.
Well,
quality also.
I never even noticed that you rewore them. But do you see how that plays hand in hand to having the perfect capsule wardrobe?
Right? Quality staple denim.
Yes, that could be styled in limitless ways. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And this is so not in the same realm. But not washing your pillowcases weekly.
Love it.
I was looking at my pillowcases and I'm like, I need to wash it. Like I wash my pillowcases like every week, mainly just the ones that I sleep on. And then the other ones I do like every couple weeks or whatever. But no, like especially with your skin, your hair, all of that, be washing your skin. No.
Be washing your skin so
wash your skin.
Yeah, both.
Wash your pillows more often than you think. Especially if you were sick. If you were sick, wash them.
Oh my
80
God.
80 times.
Yeah.
Change out the
20 million
cases even.
Put that on detox.
But yeah, period.
Yeah, I actually am really proud of myself because specifically this past year, I've gotten in such a good routine. Every Sunday, I wash all the bedding.
Yeah.
And then put it back on. So we have fresh sheets every Sunday or Monday, just depending on what day I do it. But it's the best feeling. And you're being so clean.
Yeah. I don't wash my whole bedding as frequently because honestly it's such a pain in the ass because I have like a duvet cover and all that.
Yeah.
But I do wash my pillowcases like super often. So
that's the most important part anyways.
Exactly. I'm like, that's what I'm literally drooling on and like my skincare products are rubbing on all night. So, and when I sleep, I literally sleep curled up in a ball. So like I'm not even touching 90% of my bed.
That's what you have, like this one spot.
It's literally just a little
like a little ball.
indent where I go. Exactly.
That's funny. Love it. Okay. In expansive vocab.
Yes.
Out slang. TikTok slang.
Oh, God.
Internet slang.
I know. I want to expand my vocab so bad.
I actually saw this ad for an app to expand your vocab. And when it came on, I was like doing something, so I didn't get it. But I'm hoping I get that ad again and I'll actually download it.
Yeah.
But it was like an app that I don't really know exactly what it was, honestly, but it was the sole purpose of the app was for that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need that.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
I second that.
Be smarter,
Just be smart.
Yeah.
Okay? Just be smart.
Smart cow.
In is rest days.
Mm-hmm.
And out is not celebrating small wins. What the heck?
Yeah.
What's your problem?
So valid.
Rest up. Listen to your body at all times. Okay. Period. That's all I have to say.
Very valid.
And wait, what was the other one I said?
The small wins.
Small wins. Yes, that one's super important. Just to remember all the steps of the way. Like we said, like in our goals episodes, like you have to celebrate small wins, small goals, just to, I don't even know, just keep pushing you forward. Like if you just kind of ignore that, it's gonna, you getting to your big goal isn't gonna seem like as exciting. You know what I mean? If you're not hitting milestones along the way.
Yeah, 100%. And that ties into being present,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in your day-to-day and everything. Is being grateful for the wins you have right now.
Absolutely.
In weekly menu planning, out winging it every week, because a lot of the times I'll go to the grocery store and I'm like,
I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know what to buy.
Yeah.
And then I'll stay in there for like 4 hours because I'm deciding in the store.
Yeah. Like suddenly I'm meal prepping right now on the spot.
Yes, on the spot, when I could have done this before. So every Sunday or Monday, beginning of the week, I have a notes reoccurring now in my phone that I'm going to do a weekly meal plan. So then I can tie that into my grocery list. And then when I go to the grocery store, I can know exactly what I'm buying. I know exactly how many meals I need to make this week for leftovers, etc. And yeah, I just feel like it's, you know, will save me time, will save me energy, and it's a win-win.
Exactly. I just think I agree that it's easy. It is hard. I mean, I don't like meal prep the same, but yeah, wing it is kind of annoying. Some days it's whatever, but I feel like the more you wing it, the more of like a lazy meal you might have. So if you want to be eating better and eating more whole foods, like you got to plan those things.
Or I'm going to just like order Uber Eats.
Yeah. There's that. Another one is movie dates. I love a good movie date. Out alcohol.
I have that one. So
maybe controversial, but movie dates, specifically going to the movie theaters. I honestly just love it. Even if the movie isn't that good, I went the other day and I saw a movie that was not that good, but it's just fun to go and see the big old theater production, big old movie, big old bag of popcorn, big old Coke Zero, and have a great time. I love it. And yes, alcohol out. I would say the odd time for sure, if you want, you know, celebration or like someone's birthday, whatever, but I'm just thinking like alcohol is a constant, kind of out.
Yeah, I totally agree. I actually wrote down
occasional for sure.
Being able to have fun and like go to social occasions without having to drink.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, once in a while, you know, you want to have a couple drinks, totally fine, but it's like, why do we feel as a society, and why do we put this pressure on everybody that like in order to have a good time and have fun, like we need to drink and overdrink?
Yeah, I've never felt that way personally.
Yeah.
I always feel way better when I don't drink.
Yeah, no, I know. And like then you feel great the next morning.
Yeah. You
could do your full routine and it's like nothing ever happens, which is great, instead of feeling shitty the next day.
Exactly. So personally, for me, out.
Over planning your day, in having a to-do list, but still going with the flow.
Oh, I like that one a lot, actually.
Yeah, because that will, you know, allow the openings for anything to happen, because I feel like when we go to our day and just plan it like hour to hour, it's like you're not allowing things to flow.
Yeah.
And a big word of the year is, for me, is flow. Just to let things flow. Wait, what were you going to say?
I was going to say spontaneity. That kind of goes...
Well, like flows. It kind of
works.
In hand.
It works.
Just like all around those things, you know, being spontaneous, letting things flow into my life and out of my life. And so I feel like a lot of the times part of me is like, oh, I need to plan out my day to be the most productive and do this at this hour. But it's like, girl, just have a to-do list, because you know that you love to-do lists. And then
get done when you can get done.
Get done what you need to get done. And whatever happens in between, let that, you know, be up to the universe.
Yeah, that's a good one. In, gua shaing. Out, too many steps skincare. I always think less is more. I think overdoing your skincare is just, in the long run, you don't need to do that. I just think keep it simple and snatch that face with that gua sha. I love gua shaing right now. I'm back in it. Full blown gua sha.
I identify as a gua sha-er.
I'm a gua sha-er.
I'm actually a gua sha. Okay?
I'm a gua shaist. That's me.
I perform the art of gua shaing.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like everybody should have a gua sha. They're like, you could get them for like $5. I don't even know. They're so cheap. Just go pick one up. And I feel like it can elevate, you know, your skincare routine. And I feel like it actually makes a huge difference.
Yeah. I'm so puffy in the morning, so it really helps me.
Yeah, 100%. I also try to start doing like a lymphatic drainage massage to myself every day.
Yeah.
And I feel like It's really good, you know, just to work those facial muscles, drain out the excess lymphatic fluid.
Absolutely.
Anything along those lines for extra self-care is great. Okay, this kind of goes hand in hand with what I kind of said earlier about finances, but out budgeting and being delulu. Honestly, I feel like having a budget and stuff, it kind of restricts you.
Yeah.
And I understand, like, okay, if things are tight and you need to allocate money, then do what you got to do. But I just mean it more towards like toxic budgeting, where it's like you're holding yourself back from doing certain things.
Yeah.
And more so just like being delulu, that just knowing and having the mindset that like money comes in and out of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm going to experience everything that I want to experience. So yeah, just having that mindset going into the year.
Yes.
Is in.
I'm always in that. I should
Same,
probably be budgeting a little more, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
One day.
Maybe. Another one of mine is in changing up your workouts every day, out doing the same workouts every day. There's so many forms of movement, especially things that you can access in the summer being outside.
True.
So just switching it up every day, I really want to do more of.
Kind of go along with that one, working out with friends. I love doing that. I've been doing training with like a group recently, which is so fun. And in the summer, like going on walks with friends is so fun. Doing like a yoga class together is so fun. I don't know. It just, like you said, just changing it up. So I definitely think going with friends or other people is really fun.
Such a vibe.
It is. I like it a lot.
Yeah. And it romanticizes things.
It totally does. I feel like you look forward to it a little more when you are going with a friend or whatever too.
It's almost like it makes it more of an activity.
Yes.
Rather than a chore.
Yeah. Periods.
As you guys already know, we've said this in our last episode and probably every single one before that, but I'm just going to repeat it. In reading more books and learning more, out scrolling on social media.
Yeah.
Period.
You
already know.
If you've ever watched this podcast, you'll know. Another one of mine is trying new restaurants. It just got so bright.
I just got blinded by this light.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
That was like
hurt my eyes a lot.
Holy shit.
And it's like facing you too.
Like my eyes are not adjusted to this.
No. Yeah, trying new restaurants, new foods. That also goes hand in hand with trying new foods. And then the sun is gone. Like, okay, whatever that means.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't have another out, but that's an in.
Love.
Trying new foods and new restaurants.
Love.
Oh, and out actually.
Local.
Yeah, and in out would actually be sugary ass drinks is what I wrote down. Super sugary. Like you can find so many good drinks that are like sugar free or like matcha that you make at home or like make a chai with whatever or coffee, but you don't have to have 18 pumps of dolce white cinnamon mocha chocolate in it, you know?
Yeah. You can make it a little bit more healthy.
Yes.
Okay. This is really personal. Out. Being scared to post on Instagram. In posting on Instagram. Yeah, I don't know why. Instagram is just a one platform that's... It
freaks you out.
It just freaks... I don't know why. It just... There's so much pressure on there that I'm like... I just don't post, right?
Yeah.
So...
Once a year.
Like last year, I literally posted once. Or maybe twice. I don't even know at this point. But barely anything.
Yeah.
So this year, I really want to start just like... making a goal of posting a couple times a month and sticking to that and just not being scared of Instagram.
Absolutely. It's
literally what am I scared of?
And all the Americans are going to be back on Instagram soon.
So let's get it up, baby.
Get Instagram going.
Yeah.
Okay, I have just a few more that I'm just going to list off. So a few more ins. I already wrote this. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but facials. I feel like facials are in. I want to start getting some. I literally haven't gotten one in years, but I'd love to. Faux freckles. I actually love faux freckles. I think it's really cute. Some people might think it's tacky. I like it. They're in. Short natural nails are in. I've seen a lot of that. I mean, I'm not just saying that just because I cut mine off, but I feel like I've seen a lot of people reverting to that recently. I like it. I'm going to say it's in, but I also do love a long nail. But they are in. We're rocking with them, okay? Small framed glasses. Those are in. We love. Eye cream. Never been an eye cream gal, but I got one for Christmas and it's really good. So eye cream.
Love that.
Gut health, always. Boundaries. Boundaries are always in. Boundaries are hot and sexy.
Very.
And kitten heels, still in.
They're always in.
Still in.
Yeah. Even though I'm yet to own a pair.
You need to get yourself down to the mall.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Quality family and friend time. Just making like actual quality time out of what you're doing, especially I feel like with family, if you don't, live together, you don't see each other that often, or sometimes even if you do live with them, you only get, so much time with them, or it's kind of like, oh, you passed by. But making a point to make quality time to do such with those people. Crafts and cute hobbies. Yes, we've talked about this many times.
Love that.
YouTube vlogs. YouTube vlogs are back. I think everyone wants them, especially now that TikTok in America is going away. I think everyone's going to be back on YouTube. Is that
actually happening, or is it still alleged?
No, I think it's for sure. Yeah.
Well, once this episode goes up, we'll know. Because the 19th, right? But we don't know right now. We're still in the unknown.
Crazy. And then my last in is Road Glazing Milk. Love her.
Road.
Love her.
Love that so much.
And then I think I only had a couple more outs. Toxic relationships out. Duh. Gross. Yeah. Dirty rooms.
Ugh.
Clean it up,
babe. Dirty homes.
Clean it up. Yeah. Dirty space. No. Being cold.
That is so random.
It's out. I don't want to be cold.
Yeah. Okay. I get it.
Right?
No cold plunges for us.
No. And allowing people to treat like shit. Don't do that. That's gross.
Wait. I'm pretty sure you just said in.
No, out.
Okay, good. Because I don't know why.
No, I said that's my last one.
Okay. My brain heard in, and I'm like, okay, wait, I just need to correct here that she said out.
That's out.
Just in case.
Yeah, let people treat you like shit. It's so awesome. It's good for the
and
soul.
You're like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love that one. It's really good. No, don't do that ever.
No.
Again.
Let me see if I have any last ones that I missed. That is it for me. I just kind of knocked out the ones you already said.
Yeah.
So that's it for me.
Love it.
Wow, I feel like that was a great episode. I really enjoyed that.
Me too.
I don't know why. It just like gave me some motivation.
Major vibes. I like that a lot. And then I just feel like, again, you kind of like note the small things as well.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the little things. But yeah, that pretty much just wraps it up. I'm curious if anyone has any like really cool ins and outs to comment, or like ones that are really different or like out there. Because I'm curious to see if like, any unique ones. I'm curious to see if we'd agree as well. I also like going through our comments and like liking things. So I'm like, if I agree, thumbs up. But yeah, hope you guys like this episode and I don't know, maybe got some inspiration or agreed with some of these, or maybe you were like, y'all are whack. Like, I don't agree with any of this, but good vibes only.
To each their own.
It's
okay. Well, with that being said, I guess that kind of wraps up the episode. Like she said, leave us a comment, leave us a thumbs up, go watch our YouTube, subscribe on Apple, Spotify, everything. And with that being said, we will see you guys next week for our next episode.
Bye.
Bye, guys.